What's going on, everybody? I'm Zero to Chaos.
And I am Melting Data.
And welcome to Culture Psych. I know, right? This is not Culture Clash. This is a new idea that we have stemming off from Culture Clash. This is what we're going to call the subculture. I know, right? Creative. There's a lot of topics, there's a lot of things that we miss, that we just don't have time to talk about during the podcast. So we're going to make them into more smaller videos, kind of focusing on one topic that we don't have time to talk about in the podcast.
You'll see different topics from each of us. Sometimes it'll be both of us, sometimes it'll be just one of us. But keep an eye out for these. It'll be on both of our social medias.
It is Pokemon Day. So we said, you know what? Pokemon did a Pokemon Present. So we said, let's make the first video, us watching it, giving our 2 cents about it, and we're going to go from there. I have seen previous Pokemon Presents in the past.
This is my first time watching it. I've never been huge into Pokemon, so this will be mostly new for me. The last ones I played was on the Game Boy. It's been a minute. So I'm pretty sure they're going to announce the new Pokemon game in this. So both of us haven't seen anything yet from today. And I've been off social media, so I don't even know what was announced today. I haven't seen anything either.
I do know. All these people out here who are throwing hands for this new set of Pokemon that came out this week, chill out, bro. Come on, man. Like, one of the cards, like one of the Evolution cards, supposedly sold online for $2,000.
God dang.
2,000, bro.
That's crazy.
I know Costco's, I think, actually posted that they may discontinue Pokemon cards in their store.
Honestly, fair.
Like,
I get it.
Like, man. Just people, like, we talked about scalping in our previous episode, our previous podcast for a little bit. And literally, we finished the podcast, I go online, and it was just like crazy videos of people just losing their minds over this new set of Pokemon. Don't make it worse than what it is already. Let's get this started. Pokemon Presents. Sit back, relax. If you haven't seen it, go get your popcorn, go get your drink. We about to get this cracking. So let's see what we got going here.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day. This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series. It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokémon, and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokémon each day in a variety of ways. We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokémon. In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokémon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
So before we continue, I know they're going to announce that new game. I know they are. But have you played the TCG card game on the phone?
No, I haven't. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't played it.
Crack. Like, the second he said there are so many ways to play Pokemon today, I was like, yeah. Like, flat. But we'll continue. I just wanted to see if you were playing it.
It's the Netflix series Pokémon Concierge. Taking place at the Pokémon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokémon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes of Pokémon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokémon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next? Take a first look at a few of the Pokémon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move. But there's more. For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
I didn't even know that existed.
Neither did I. Look, I like that they're doing a stop motion animation for it though, because not a lot of that really is around anymore, and it's a good, unique style of animation that I really wish hadn't died as much as it has.
That looks really good though for the stop motion, and I like how they showed that behind the scenes clip of the certain Pokemon.
Yeah,
because you could have seen like with that Arcanine, like the detail that they put into like the fur and the textures and everything. Put in the comments if y'all want us to do like a watch party or something, because they said they had the first 4 episodes out on YouTube.
Yeah, they said they've got the first 4 on YouTube, and then the rest, I really wish people would stop doing exclusive platforms, but the rest is Netflix exclusive.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be something that we talk about maybe in a later podcast or sub episode, but that's tough. I mean, I know not many people can afford all of the social media platforms. Not social media, streaming platforms. I'm going to keep my eyes out for that one, because I do have Netflix, so that might be something that I watch on my downtime.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
In Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere. Also, trainers will soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
Are you a Pokemon goer?
Never played it.
Woo!
When I say the last Pokemon game I played was the Game Boy,
He said that is...
I ain't lying to you.
Bro.
It's been a long time.
We about to get you outside. You gonna touch some grass and catch some Pokemon, bro. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've been playing Pokemon Go for years. Recently, I've kind of put it down. Just been busy, haven't had time to really play. But the fact that Pokemon Go is still going strong and that they're still making content for it, I want to give them 2 thumbs up for that. Especially after, the pandemic happened and a lot of our social time got cut. The game still survived and it's still thriving today. So I think that's a really cool thing to see. You gotta get into Pokemon Go. Team Valor, bro. Team Valor all day. Put down what team y'all in the chat if y'all play Pokemon Go. Maybe we getting you out there. Okay, real quick. I've heard of Pokemon Sleep. I have not messed around with it. I didn't think that was going to be something that they were like constantly upgrading. I thought it was just kind of like a little gimmick thing that they were just putting out for a while.
While I don't play a ton of it, I will give it to them that when it comes to supporting products, they're a lot better than most.
Yeah. I mean, I know we saw Pokemon Masters and Pokemon Cafe. I have not done anything. I haven't played any Pokemon Cafe.
I didn't know Pokemon Cafe existed.
Look, Mr. Game Boy, all right? I already know where this is going, so I got you, all right? Now, Pokemon Masters, I tried it for a little bit. It's okay. It just wasn't something that... I had Pokemon Go, so I kind of went that way with it in the games. That trailer looked pretty good for Pokemon Sleep. I don't know if I'm going to try it or not. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Remote Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple: be the first to score 500 points.
I'm not even going to ask if you've played Pokemon Unite. So I'm gonna go to a different perspective. How do you like MOBAs?
Never been a huge fan.
We're gonna get you in. We're gonna draw you into one of these, man.
Maybe.
Pokemon Unite is fun. I haven't played it in a long time, but I have a couple of streamers that I watch that play it religiously. I saw them play the Suicune build. The crowd control that dang Pokemon has is insane. Because I already have so many other games and stuff that I'm playing, and us playing Marvel Rivals. Like, I dragged you into that. I feel bad if I try to drag you into this too. So, but I do want to get back into Pokemon Unite, and I think I might be doing it. I'm not sure yet. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw me putting my screen up there. I totally got those rewards today. Those 3-pack rewards. So, super excited. The new cards are coming out. For all the people out there, we said earlier, I can't afford the physical cards, and I'm not about to drop kick anybody for the physical cards. So thank you for the digital version of Pokemon cards, because there's no way in the world I'm running up my money trying to get that. This game is free too. That's the best part. And you get 2 free packs a day to open. So
that's honestly a lot for a free game.
That's a lot. And then all of the side battles and stuff that you can do, they have random picks. This is one of the free card games that I can definitely say you don't even have to really battle. You can just do it to collect. And I think you will get your collect fix done. If you like opening packs, oh man. I've seen YouTubers drop real money on this game and open like hundreds of packs online.
That's crazy.
It's wild, bro. And I'm not condoning it, because I would never do that. You will never see me on a stream or on live opening virtual packs. that I spent real money on. No. But if y'all want to throw some hands out there, 0 to Chaos. I'm ready. I got my decks ready. All right, let's put that there.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series. In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway, along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future. We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Next, please have a look at this video.
I have played Pokemon Violet. Very solid game. I feel like they bit off a lot more than they could chew a little bit. It's open world, so they took the Arceus play where all the Pokemon now are like live on the field, so the random encounters are pretty much gone from the game. But personally, it's like they took 2 full developed stories and smushed it into one game, and it gets you get kind of lost, I feel, in the gameplay. But I really like the raids that they added, those raid creatures, Pokemon that they added. That was really cool. I don't know about other people, but I feel like the online mechanic of playing online was smooth. We had like no drops, none of that when I was playing it heavy. So I'll give them that. Kudos to y'all that y'all are still bringing out content for that. Would you play it, Data?
I might. The RPGs I'm a lot more likely to get into.
Okay. No Unite, but we'll get you somewhere in there. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, there goes Data right there, y'all.
Heck yeah.
There goes Data with the connection cord. Oh. We definitely have to mute this. Copyright all over this. All right, Data, come on, man. Come on, man.
I will say,
Come on, man.
a lot more companies need to do this. Phones are basically gaming consoles in our pockets.
Yes.
A lot more companies need to start releasing games for it. I'm not saying every game, because I understand some stuff you need, something more powerful. But if you're releasing on the Switch, if you're not getting too wild, not really a reason you can't release on a phone too.
At all. Now, note, Pokemon Champions. We don't know what this is going to be, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be Pokemon Stadium.
That's what it looked like.
And I'm mad with that. Now, what entails from it? Who knows? But, like you said, the fact that they clearly are saying phone and Switch unite. Come on. Come on. Can't get any bad with that. Now, of course, it did say that was not actual game footage, and that the game is still in development. So it could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be anything. But my money, it's a Pokemon Stadium port or something that they're gonna do Pokemon Stadium style.
That's not a bad style to do, because if they do it the same way as the old Pokemon Stadium, we did own that at the same time as the Game Boy.
Yes.
Where you could like transfer your Pokemon from like your Switch game to your phone, and be able to battle people that way. That wouldn't be bad. 10 minutes or whatever while you were on break at work to like have a quick battle. Like you just be able to pull out your phone real quick, have a battle. Like you wouldn't have to be at your Switch for it. Like that could be good.
I'm not mad with that one. So far, I'm not. I see you, Pokemon. I see you right now.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokémon battles
wallpaper.
you know and love from core Pokémon games. Pokémon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokémon Works. And Pokémon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are. What's more, you can also connect with Pokémon Home. Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokémon you can partner up with in Pokémon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokémon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokémon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokémon trainers from all corners of the world. Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokémon Champions. Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokémon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Real quick, you call that Data.
Hey, that's a good move though.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Before we continue, the alley-oop was there. You dunked that one. That was beautiful. Does this mean we're going to get Data in Pokemon Go? I'm just saying, bro. Maybe. I'll take a maybe. Let's continue. I'll take a maybe.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano. Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas. Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon. Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones y mercados como Latinoamérica. Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
That is awesome.
That
is absolutely awesome. So for everybody who, because I know we have, probably a more English speaking base, I have a lot of Latino family. And when it comes to video game localization, normally companies will localize to European Spanish. And Spanish is wildly different based off of region. Like Mexican Spanish is different from Chilean Spanish, is different from European Spanish. Like wildly different phrases, colloquialisms, stuff like that. And most game companies localize to European Spanish. Even though Mexico alone has like 130, 140 million people that speak a different version of Spanish. This is amazing for them to localize to Latin American Spanish. I don't know, the English-speaking world may not realize how big that is, but that is awesome that they're localizing for Latin America.
Chaos is about to come off a little ignorant, and I apologize ahead of time. I did not know they did not localize that way. I thought, again, ignorant showing, I thought that the release, at least Pokemon, I thought that the release of like the French version, the Mexican version, English versions, I thought that was already done.
They usually only market to a handful of languages. And it's also a problem in Europe. There's a lot of languages in Europe that don't get localizations at all. Because most of the time, they only have a handful of localizations in Europe. They'll have like the British, the French, the German, the Italian, the Spanish, and depending on which markets they expect to be big, maybe a couple others. Mm-hmm. But I mean, in Europe, there's a lot of countries that speak a crazy number of languages in the same country. Because like in Spain alone, you have Catalan, Spanish, Galician, Basque. It's like even just in Spain, there's quite a few languages spoken, but they will receive just one localization. And so if you don't speak Spanish, you don't have a game localized for you. So like adding localizations to the list is huge. Like that, good move.
That was a good move. So look, man, Pokemon growing the culture, bro. No clash here, man. That might have been a little cheesy, but you know what? I said it. Let's keep it going.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon Legends ZA.
Here we go, that Pokemon ZA. If you know, you know. It does not reflect actual gameplay experience, of course. Gotta put that out there. I'm liking the drip. I'm liking the drip.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokémon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokémon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokémon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants. Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ.
God.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO, Jet, and her secretary, Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokémon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokémon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokémon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokéball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokémon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch. This game offers a style of Pokémon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand. Lead your partner Pokémon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokémon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokémon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokémon, the Pokémon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokémon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you. Pokémon Legends ZA, coming late 2025.
I'm not gonna lie and say I know what that last little part represented. Not sure. But
I ain't got a clue.
But Pokemon ZA. ZA, not ZA. Get it right. I'm excited. I have a lot of questions, of course, that was not answered. But I'm pretty sure will get answered later on. It looks like this one's going to be very confined to just a giant city, it looks like. And
I thought that part was cool, honestly, because there's not a lot of RPGs that do that kind of thing, where they throw you into like an actual life-size city. But there's plenty of like role-playing opportunity with that.
Right. I'm curious. I'm curious how they're going to set that up. Of course, the biggest thing is now the free moving battles now. We'll talk about it maybe in a later video, a different video, about another game and things that happen. But this is Pokemon. So I am very curious with how that is going to play when it comes to online play. Because I like it. I like that now it's not you just standing there. I am a turn-based RPG freak. I love turn-based RPGs. But once they kind of cracked open the shell of Pokemon and they made it open world and they gave, it's no longer random encounters, it's now everything is there. In the older games, it's open world, you catch your Pokemon you can catch them on the field, but you had to still like touch them to go into battles. Mm-hmm. So there was that break in the game. and then it turned into a turn base. So
Yeah.
I kind of like that they're gradually getting rid of it for this new type of fighting style. And with them announcing Pokemon Champions, I feel like that's going to be your turn-based RPG style Pokemon game. If that's how they do it, you get 2 thumbs up from me. That's a really good way to pivot and keep the old style, but also evolving into this new look that we're getting with Pokemon ZA, not ZA. I'm curious how this is gonna look on the Switch too, but I'm liking the area, I'm liking the swag, I like how the world looks. So far so good.
On the graphics, I do gotta say, like, good on Pokemon Company for not following the trend of like everything has to be photorealistic.
Yes.
Thank you for keeping like a cartoony anime inspired art style. I like that.
Yes.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That
Christmas
concludes
movie.
our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
There we go, y'all. Pokemon Presents. What did you think, man?
Pretty dope. The Pokemon Champions looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yes.
And then I would be interested to see how they pull off an RPG that takes place exclusively in a city.
Yes.
Because, like I said, not enough people do that. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities there. I'd like to see how they pull that off.
Okay. Definitely, I would say my 2 big ones was Pokemon Champions. I want to really see where they're going to take that. Pokemon ZA, of course. That was what I was looking for. That Italian feel to it. The Madeline with the vines and the world. Like I like that they're focusing in on that type of style when it comes to the game. I'm thinking about getting back into Pokemon Unite. I just don't know when I'll have the time to do it, but I do like that all of the properties that they have come out with in these past years seems like they touched on all of them, or in some form. Game Freak, I don't think they get a lot of respect, because most people just know them for Pokemon, and I think that's really all they do is like the Pokemon games. Don't quote me on that, but the fact that this now has been out for what, like 2-3 decades, I think now. 2 decades.
It's 29 years.
29 years, right?
Which is, it's weird to think that I'm older than Pokemon, but
right.
That's the world we live
in. But to see that, just seeing where we started, where it started, and where it is now, and like I said before, when I was showing my ignorance earlier, just them getting the localization for the languages, I didn't even know that, and now Pokemon's about to reach millions of more people. It's going to be accessible to more people. This company is growing. It's been growing. It's still growing. They're here to stay. I don't see Pokemon going anywhere.
No, they're going to be around for a good long while.
100%. Now, if I had to be a little negative, just a little bit, with Pokemon ZA, I don't know how I feel about our 3 starting Pokemon not being 3 new Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I'll get over it when the game comes out, because I'm a grass type, so Chikorita, of course. But I'm hoping that there's more Pokemon being displayed. Now, if there's not, then I understand, because maybe they're trying something new, something big and ambitious. Maybe they didn't want to have to create a whole bunch of new Pokemon.
Yeah.
To have to figure this out. So they said, use our assets that we have, create this giant world, and let's see if we can accomplish this way. And then maybe the next one will release 3 new starters. That's my only negative. If I had to give this a grade, I would give this a B+.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Pokemon person, but I was impressed. They had some good stuff they showed off today.
My last question for you. Out of everything that you saw today, What is one that you would definitely try?
Honestly, probably the Pokemon Champions.
Champions? Okay. And you know, we both are Switch owners, we both are phone owners, so we can get it on both.
This is true.
So I'm just saying. But I think Za and Champions is the two. And then Unite being my third. Because I already played TCG, the TCG game, and I already played Pokemon Go. Pokemon, if you think about it, if I really think about it, Pokemon holds a very big part of my life. Because my wife now, we literally connected through Pokemon Go. I think one of our first earlier dates was Community Day. Love ever since. Love ever since, y'all. Boom. Put a ring on it. Because of Pokemon. If that helps gets us a sponsor, I'm just saying. Putting that out there, Nintendo. Now, what did y'all think out there? If y'all made it this far, we thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because we love Pokemon, y'all love Pokemon, and if you love it enough, give it a like, give us a share, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of us just going over these like big presentations like this, let us know in the comments. Because I think this is something that will be easier to do this way than for us to take up a podcast day to do.
Yeah.
So, I like this format. You know, my brother Data over there, he may not be the biggest Pokemon fan, but he knows of it.
Yeah, I've dabbled here and there.
All right, guys. So I'm Zero to Chaos,
and I am Melting Data,
and this has been the Subculture. Have a good day, enjoy it, and of course, have a good rest of your Pokemon day. Or if you're watching this later, hope you had a good Pokemon day. We'll catch you later. Deuces.